Hello! Army TV is visiting the 155th Separate Mechanized Brigade, named after Anna of Kiev today. This is the Caesar self-propelled artillery system. The guys say they're firing constantly, using a lot of shells to hold back the enemies who keep pushing and pushing on the Pokrovsk direction.
We've already fired about 2,800 shots in a short period of time. We're holding them back as best we can. God willing, if we had even more shells, we'd fire even more. The rate of fire can range from 15 to 110, up to 120 from the gun. There were times like that during assaults.
And now, are they actively pushing?
I wouldn't say actively, but they're trying. They're probing, looking for our weak points. But we destroy them right at the approaches. Our main thing now is reconnaissance. And, as they say, not missing a flash. That's the key to success.
And it's important that the main thing is to cover the infantry, I assume. The artillery's primary task is to cover the infantry so the enemy doesn't reach them.
Of course, the first priority is to cover the infantry. The second is to destroy the enemy's artillery systems and their rear. We were trained in France. We were also trained in Zhytomyr.
What a contrast.
France and Zhytomyr. We arrived in France already prepared. The French were surprised by our knowledge.
Your position is commander?
Gun commander.
I see there's a computer here. How does targeting work for firing?
The gun itself is hydraulic. It aligns in literally 2 to 3 seconds, and the gun is already aimed.
And what do you do here?
Well, if you're going to blur it later so it's not visible.
No, we'll blur everything here.
For example, we receive a target. Coordinates, well, the sight. The sight and angle are given to us. For example, the sight is 700. The angle is 30 degrees. You don't need to turn anything, no need to look at any bubble. The gun automatically aligns. And now it shows. See, it's already aligned. That means it's ready to fire. One button. The shell is loaded. The powder is inserted. Raised.
How many seconds have passed since entering the coordinates?
10 seconds, and we're ready to fire if we're here on site.
Tell me, why is everything in Ukrainian? The system is French, after all.
Translation. The entire Windows system has been translated.
Did someone work on that?
Ukrainians, yes, they dealt with this issue and translated it. I can switch it to English. It's not difficult.
No, don't. I was just curious.
There are many types of powder, just like shells. It's a variety based on firing range. It can fire as close as 7 to 5 kilometers and as far as 40 to 50.
Can it reach 50?
With the right caliber, of course.
Have you practiced that already?
Unfortunately, no. We've fired at 40, 38 to 39 kilometers.
And if you compare it to the Bodana, for example?
Look, I haven't served on that particular piece of equipment, but I've been serving on Caesars for a year now. I've read the specs, seen videos of the Bodana. Overall, the system isn't bad. That's what I can say about it. It's, you could say, an analog to the Caesar. The difference being that we have automatic alignment with a gyro compass. There, you have to align the gun manually, which increases the time to be ready to fire. Plus, our Caesar is faster. I think based on the specs, it's more maneuverable and not as bulky as the Bodana. That's my opinion.
And before the Caesar, what did you practice on?
Yes, on the Soviet-era 2S1, BM-21 Grad. I served on those too. Well, during the academy, I went through all types of weapons.
If you compare it to the Gvozdika,
Power.
the Gvozdika isn't great?
The Gvozdika, why? For a Soviet-era weapon, it's very powerful. I also like it because it's maneuverable, it's small. It's there, well, you can practically dig in completely with the barrel. In short, you roll out, fire away. Overall, it's very cross-country capable, which I really like.
Theoretically, if the computer fails, can you do it manually somehow?
No.
If it fails, that's it?
If it fails, you can swap it out. There's another computer in the cabin called Top, this reading. And if this one, for example, is damaged somewhere, like a fragment hit it or something, I can take the computer from there, move it over, and keep firing with it. There's a backup computer. If even that computer is damaged or something, there are valves. See, 3 valves. There's a big valve. There's a screwdriver. We can handle all the hydraulics, that is, fold it up in case something is damaged and it threatens the crew. We can fold the machine manually and evacuate with the machine and crew.
Tell me, what's this? Did it hit you?
Yes, here, we collected it. These things, tricks, fly into our firing positions from time to time. A spool. Here it is, massive. And according to unit data, they say it can fly 25 to 30 kilometers.
Is this fiber optic?
Yes, fiber optic. You can only fight them with weapons, shotguns, well, and watch carefully so they don't hit you.
So someone always has to keep watch?
Yes, of course. We always have a person who first guards the firing position and monitors the sky.
With a shotgun?
Yes.
Armata!